Hello everyone, Alistair Gold here. I think I would say also, I've seen there's a lot of links to Sonny in the last couple of days, here, there, and everywhere. I told you, God, whenever it was, a long time ago, that Liverpool had been considering Sonny if Spurs hadn't got into the Champions League under Conte at the end of last season. Liverpool were considering maybe last summer trying to have a go for Sonny. I don't think that would have meant anything. I don't think Spurs would have let him go anyway. And from everything I'm being told by everyone within the club, they're just kind of laughing whenever there's a link to Sonny being away, because I just keep getting told by everyone that he is very happy. Only signed a new contract, was it last summer with Spurs? Not this one just gone, but the one before. And the club have absolutely zero intention of selling Sonny anywhere. Look, I feel that Sonny's going to come big soon. I feel like he's just going through a little bit of a sticky patch at the moment. Not his decision making maybe impacted by his confidence a little bit. But I feel like he's just going to suddenly, Kane is kind of ticking over the goals, even if he's not hitting the massive heights of performances. And I just feel with Sonny, we're just going to suddenly see him burst to life. Whether that means a change in formation slightly, maybe it means a little tweak to the tactics to get the best out of him. I know I've spoken about this before. Some people saying the Perisic-Sonny partnership isn't quite working yet, but I also feel like even with Sessegnon in the last game or two, it hasn't quite worked either. I think, it'll come back. Sonny, always say this: the moment you doubt him is the moment he makes you look stupid, because you'll roar back to life. So, like I say, anyone linked with a move for Sonny, not a chance. Look, even if you're getting away from the incredibly talented player that Sonny is, do you think Spurs would seriously give up the incredible marketing of that man as well, as in his global appeal? It's on a... I'm reticent to use the word Messi and people like that, because with any player in the world. But what I would say is, when you've got a player that is such a global icon. I don't know if you can hear someone's beeping their horn out in the background on the streets of Albania. But when you've got someone like Sonny, who's so incredibly popular out in the world, and of course in South Korea as well, as a club, that's just another added benefit of saying no to any bid, because any huge bid that would come in would not replicate the incredible revenue that Spurs will, I guess, make from someone like Sonny. I know it sounds so cynical on a marketing point of view, but I don't think you can forget the fact that Sonny is a terrific footballer as well. So I'm not just saying they're like milking him or something like a cow, because he is obviously an incredible player for them as well. And and Sonny will be earning very well from Tottenham as well with his last contract that he signed last year. But obviously, when you've got a player that is worth that much in terms of merchandising, shirts sold, marketing, going over to do those like the incredible tour we got to go on in the summer, and just seeing that the money just rolled in from that tour for Spurs. So anyone like a Liverpool, like a huge team, I can't see how they can come in and offer any number, even a silly number, doesn't replicate what Spurs have probably made from Sonny over the years, and will continue to do so the remainder of his contract, if not longer if he signs a new one. So it's one of those where it makes no sense just in the normal world, because he's an amazing player and you wouldn't want to sell him. But also, when you look at it from just a hard, cold financial point of view, it makes zero sense whatsoever as well.